Hello and welcome to another update video about MATIC, the daily MATIC video. Unfortunately, at the moment there is not a lot of action, but that is often when it's worth watching, because after such a movement here in a tight range like this one, you often get quite an impulsive move. So be ready for that. Don't be surprised if very shortly we see quite a bit of movement here, because it has been very volatile recently, yeah. And now it's just getting squeezed in this tight range, which is, to be fair, one of the tightest ranges I've seen in a while. We are currently bouncing between 90 cents and 95, yeah, and currently we are still waiting for a decision of the market here. But what I can tell you is that as long as we stay above that wave 1 high at 89 cents, we can still go higher short term, yeah, and follow the blue count. The blue count is basically the suggested breakout count, the path that MATIC would need to follow to carry out a breakout. Target for the third wave is still around the $1 mark, maybe even slightly higher. As long as we're maintaining above that wave 1 high, we can look at this in terms of an impulse. And in addition to that, the decline that occurred here, well, the decline of the 1st of November, rough decline, broad decline, yeah, looks very corrective. So it maintains currently its setup for further continuation. Breakout point here would be the 95 cent level. Then I think we can move to $1 basically. A breakout to the downside here would not be extremely good, not for the bullish scenario, because it would indicate that we are actually coming down further, because a cut into the wave 1 price range is, well, ideally you avoid that in the bullish case. And if we then follow through and drop below 80 cents, then I think it is pretty clear that we're going to head into the yellow target area. That is still a very likely option to get into this yellow area here. Based on the wave count, yeah, we have the wave count on the chart. Obviously, there's a bullish and a not so bullish case, or let's better call it a short-term bullish and a more medium-term bullish case, because there isn't really a bearish case on this chart. It's only sort of short-term bearish here, the white wave count, where we say from that wave B high, we're moving down in 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, deeper into the yellow area. Ideally into the region between 47 and 60 cents. That would be the short-term bearish count, but still bullish, because from here I would expect a rally in a third wave. Or, and that's the other idea, if we hold 89 cents, we have a good chance to rally straight away from here. So these are the two options, both bullish. One just includes a little bit more of a retracement before we move up. And that is unchanged from the last few videos. I know I do repeat myself. But unfortunately, in a bear market like this one, repetition is, it is what it is. Unfortunately, I can't make the markets move. We are also, and that's interesting, we're now below the 50-day moving average. This is the yellow line here. So we've been sort of moving around it for the last few days. Now we're back below it. But as long as we are in this channel, you can actually see this as some kind of a bull flag potentially. I mean, if you look at the actual retracement, we have really only retraced to the 38.2% fib level. My view is if we lose 89.4, we still have a chance to find support at 87.7 cents. That would not be great for the bullish case, because we're cutting into the price range of wave 1, but it wouldn't fully invalidate it. But yeah, below the 50% retracement, such a so-called bull flag is often not working out anymore, if you see the pattern as just sort of a bullish pattern, yeah. But yeah, this is where we are with MATIC. One more thing maybe to mention is that we might get MATIC to find support on this trend line. I know we have only 2 touch points, but you often see that if you have a very obvious trend line you can draw, when the price drops to the downside, it often finds support on this trend line and creates a third touch point. That would be at around 86, 87 cents if that happened today, which it doesn't need to. It could just very well for a few days continue to move sideways before we see a decision here. But yeah, keep watching. I know this is the time when everybody gets bored and wants to leave the market, but it is actually the time when strong movement is going to happen. I mean, you don't want to necessarily buy in when we've already made the 5 moves. You want to be watching and you want to see this breakout live when it happens in real time. And of course, I will keep you updated about MATIC. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.